Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, and Zombie Huesitos. Yes, like I said, you will see Zombie Huesitos more often here because not only has she threatened my very life, but you guys seem to enjoy her. So I'm riding her coattails and including her in more videos to get more views. We are here with part Dia 7, Day 7 of our martial arts march theme that we got going on here. I hope you are enjoying these. So if you are, leave a comment. Let me know that you are. And I will do more themed months in the future. I am playing with the idea of doing something in April, which I think I mentioned. Action April, where we will talk about action movies that have horror elements or horror movies that are action filled. And maybe we might do Jurassic June. So we were still talking about that. So let me know what you think. But this is Martial Arts March, and we are going to talk about another martial arts movie. Now, like I mentioned, I hope I mentioned this anyway, we will talk about horror movies that have martial arts, or martial arts movies that have horror elements, like Dodoro, which is a more of an action adventure movie, but it has, again, demons and Tengu. And we will also showcase movies that don't have horror elements, but they're very entertaining martial arts movies. Just like with The Last Dragon, we're talking about another one, and that's Best of the Best. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. Even though that's not the theme song for this movie, but whenever I think of this movie, I think of that song for some reason. And, this is a fun movie. A very breezy movie. I feel that we watched this and it just breezed on by, even though it's a full-length movie. But it's very star-packed. It has a lot of really cool and awesome actors. It has the ever-present Eric Roberts, who pops up in the most random things. He might pop up in this. He might pop up in a movie called The Coca-Cola Kid. He might pop up in The Dark Knight. So he's a very prolific actor. He might also appear in stuff like Dead or Alive. So many movies that have Eric Roberts in it. And I like Eric Roberts. I think personal opinion, I think he's more entertaining than his sister, Julia Roberts. Whenever I see him pop up, I'm like, Eric Roberts, you're cool. I like you. And this particular series, if memory serves me right, I don't think I've seen all of them. This is a long-running series that went for 5 movies. I have seen, of course, the first one and its sequel, which reunites Eric Roberts with the guy that would later take on the series. You would see this guy pop up in the following entries. And, yes, the movie is about a martial arts tournament where you have Korea as the champions and the American team led by Eric Roberts and the group are part of the American team, and they are brought together because they do this tournament, supervised by James Earl Jones. Darth Vader himself is in this. I'm like, I forgot you were in that, good sir. And he has this imposing voice like, Luke, I am your father. But in this one, he's like, Eric Roberts, I am your trainer. And training him it does. And I must say, as someone that has no hair, Eric Roberts' hair in this is magnificent. I mean, the last time I saw him sport this awesome hair was in Dead or Alive, but his hair is something out of a shampoo commercial. It's amazing. I wish I had that set of hair, let me tell you. It's amazing. But Eric Roberts plays this guy that was prolific in martial arts tournament, but unfortunately he damaged his shoulder and it's replaced by plastic and, nails and stuff and metal. So he had to take a break. He got married, had a son, but unfortunately his wife died. So it really makes you sympathize for the character, because the guy that wants this because it's what he loved doing. He loved martial arts. But he got sidelined because of the injury, and now he wants to save his kid. To, make good with his kid. And then you have, and I apologize for not remembering his name, but he had a brother that was also part of the martial arts scene. And he is killed by this pirate-looking Korean guy that took it too far and murdered him. murdered him dead. So this is a personal issue for him because that One-Eye, they call him One-Eye Korean, is participating in this new tournament, and he gets paired against him. So he's like, oh, that bastard, he killed my brother, but also he killed my brother, so I'm kind of intimidated. So, it's basically a story about Eric Roberts and that guy. The guy from Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs is also here. You see him playing a lot of Italian characters, and then these two guys who, well, they're there. And also, they have a bar fight scene. They go, after being taken into the team, they go to have a couple of drinks, and the cowboy guy picks up a girl, but her boyfriend is Kane Hodder. You know, like, holy shit, I forgot Kane Hodder was in this. If you follow me on Twitter, and if you don't, I suggest you do. I post a lot of really awesome things, I must say. I posted a screenshot of, holy shit, Kane Hodder is in this. That's amazing. So, it also has Kane Hodder, his all-star cast. There you go. So, it does develop the two main characters, Eric Roberts and the martial arts guy, the most. Eric Roberts' son gets hit by a car and he's in a coma, and he has to make the difficult choice of, like, I gotta go with my kid, he got run over, and James Earl Jones like, if you leave, you cannot come back. You have to choose what's more important. And Eric Roberts makes the obvious decision, like, you know I want this, but fuck you, I care about my kid. So he bolts the shit out of there, and is with his son. But fortunately, the son recovers, and is able to make it just in time to make the team. The Asian guy also has the skill, has the glow, but he holds himself back because he saw his brother get killed because of the excessive use of martial arts, and he's like, I have this burning revenge, this desire for revenge, and if I let my potential out, I'm gonna be just as bad as they call him One-Eye Vietnam. And James Earl Jones trying to tap to that, and eventually he does. He hurts one of his teammates, and then he bolts out of there, but he sees that he has to go back to avenge his brother, so he comes back to the team, and they go to the martial arts tournament, where, honestly, only Eric Roberts and the martial arts guy are the ones that are able to score points. The other two get taken off very quickly. And Eric Roberts is fighting, and he does his moves very well. But eventually, he is again hurt in the shoulder. And it's a very harrowing scene. He's like, I can do it, just I gotta hang on. If we can finish the round, the points will be worth it, and he gets pretty fucked up. And then you have the fight with, they call him One-Eye Vietnam, and the martial artist, and they're fighting, and they're not fighting dirty, but the other guy is not the villain, but he takes his martial arts a little bit too seriously. So he starts beating on him, but then he's like, the martial artist is like, I gotta beat you for my brother, pal. And he's able to win the tournament for the team. And in the end, they call him One-Eye Vietnam, is like, I apologize for killing your brother. I got carried away. And here's my medal as a show of respect. You showed me mercy when I did not, and that makes you the better man. And yes, it's a nice moral there. So all the other team members for the Vietnamese team do the same. They exchange medals, and it's a very heartwarming, very emotional moment. And yes, best of the best. A freaking amazing movie. I love this movie. It was so much fun revisiting it. I do want to get the sequel, their Best of the Best 2, which has a returning Eric Roberts and this guy. And then afterwards, Eric Roberts leave, and it's all about this guy. If I remember correctly, there's 5 movies of Best of the Best. I might be wrong. They might have meant only 4, but I'm pretty sure I saw 5. But again, if not, someone correct me in the comment section. You guys... you guys know way more about these things than I do, and I watch a lot of shit, but it's always fun to be corrected and find out more information about movies that I love, and just misremember, because when you watch so much stuff and you get old and stuff, you tend to mix up a lot of things. So I appreciate all your comments, and that's how I learn. It's like martial arts. And James Earl Jones says this as well. The teacher learns from the student, and the student learns from the master. The content creator learns from his viewer, and his viewers learn from the content creator. So it's a very nice and appropriate metaphor for martial arts. I think so. But what do I know? Anyway, after that long-winded babbling at the end, I highly recommend Best of the Best. And also its sequel. I really like Best of the Best 2 as well, and I need to get it for the collection. Let me know what you think of Best of the Best. Have you seen it? Do you also enjoy it? Did you enjoy the series after Eric Roberts left? Let me know in the comments down below. But until we see you all again next time, we wish you, like always, a good evening.